What have I done whenever I needed to have clarity about something in my life? And it could be pertaining to parenting, but that was a general question, I'm sure.
That has varied because there's been times for me, I've meditated about it, I've previously prayed about it. There's been things that I've come and spoken to you about to get clarity on. So it just, and then some things that I got clarity on was as a result of going through it.
Yeah.
And depending on what it was and what role I played in it, if at all, which in some form or fashion, even if you were a bystander, you played a role to me. So
Yeah, no, you
it
in
just
it. You
depends
in it.
on the extent of the role that you played
Yeah.
in each scenario.
Yeah. You in it.
But going through and depending on the extent of your role has assisted me with
Progress.
yeah, it has been, that has taught me, oh, that has provided me with clarity, with greater insight. Because if you're going through something and you're heavily involved in it and it's a lot of emotion attached to it, you can't help but learn more from it than if you were on the outside looking in.
Right, right.
You're going to gain, you can't help but gain greater clarity from it because the level of emotion and the energy attached to it and the bigger picture it is, because the closer you are, it's for real. The Just like, unless you have a vision issue, normally when you get closer to something, it's bigger, you can see it better in normal vision. It's the same in that. It's like the closer the relationship is, the closer your role is in a situation to that person, it's like the greater impact that sometimes tends to have, you know, in gaining clarity in certain situations.
I get it.
So I've learned a lot of clarity in my life, especially growing up like that.
Hmm. I get it.
And it has taught me to, when a lot of situations take place, to look at situations from a different perspective as a result of that, because how I had to grow up. So
Right.
that has assisted me a lot as well. It's just as I got older, and started like getting more into prayer as we did, and then
Right.
introducing me into meditation and those things, and just growing from there and having more learning experiences, especially the older they got.
Hmm.
It just
Opens up
yeah, you just get more and
more
more,
clarity.
things just become clearer and clearer, because how can you not be responsible for these many lives? How can you not be surrounded by this many people every day that you love and care for, and you have each and every one in your best interest, and each one might require something different
For
for
sure.
their best interest?
Hmm.
How can you not be, you know you have to be clear